As the sun starts to set. Bears ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's go now. From the 42. Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between 2 of the league's best. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They run the counter with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
From the red zone now. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them... airing it out to start this drive. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down. They'll try and throw it here. Flush down out to his left. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough. Borderline.
The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Now, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fans being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. To throw here on 1st down. That throw finds Komet. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Throwing now on first down. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. They'll throw on first. On the move, headed right. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking for a throw here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. They'll throw it. This pass caught by Allen. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From midfield now. Allen there to haul it in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All set up now for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. First down, here's Swift. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 18 on second down. He's keeping it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed here to Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.